Welcome back again to another episode of Mustafa AI. We are here in SRTIP. Basically, it's also a Tuesday afternoon, and here with us, Mr. Mustafa himself.
Thank you very much. I'm back on for the next episode of Mustafa.ai. This is Mustafa Ibrahim. Today we are going to talk about few of the interesting points which Mark is going to ask me.
So, there's a lot of things just happened this week. So basically, yesterday, I saw lots of trucks here, and apparently it was trucks from Lenovo. So, what happened yesterday, Mr. Mustafa?
Mark, yesterday was that our dream comes to true. We had been working for this HPC infrastructure. So yesterday, what we received is all of our HPC infrastructure equipments, which includes the compute node, GPU node, storage, memory, CDO from Lenovo.
Apart from that, are there any challenges?
See, as far as the challenge was concerned, is the path from the ground floor to the fourth floor. First of all, I will start with that. I would like to thank the SRTIP staff, especially the facility team, to cooperate with us. And I also want to thank the Lenovo team, professionally the way they have taken, ensuring the security and the safety of the machine, because these are worth of millions of dirhams. To coming to the point, what were the challenges was moving the rack. Why? Usually the racks movement is very simple. You'll say, so what's a rocket science? But the secret of that, we have received the rack, one rack. The weight of the rack was 1,400 kgs. So that was a challenge, moving the rack loaded with the equipments and that to 1,400 was a challenge for us. And another few challenge was the path, from the ground floor we have to unload from the truck near the bay, and from the bay we want to move to the service lift, and from the service lift out on the fourth floor to move up to the data center room. So this was our journey after we received the equipment in SRTIP. The first challenge I already addressed, it was the weight of per cabinets. And then second was a path from the ground floor to our data center. And there were a few doors were there, through which we were having a challenge to put it into the data center. So we as a team, Baikal team and the Lenovo team, did the brainstorming. Okay, what are the options with which we have to move? Because that was the objective of having a data center. So we have spent around a couple of weeks with the US team of Lenovo and the Lenovo UAE team and Baikal team based out in UAE. Okay, what are the different options? So first option was to have a trolley. The Lenovo team has designed this trolley in US in such a way that it can carry the weight of the cabinet, which was saying 1,400 kg of the equipment. And then we thought of, when we are having the trolley on which we want to ride the cabinet, so we thought of unstacking few of the devices which are very heavy, so that we can move this cabinet inside our data center. So first thing was we designed this trolley from US, and the Lenovo team has shipped that trolley to UAE, and we got it custom clear and we brought it to the SRTIP. So first thing was to move the cabinet on trolley and ride on the trolley inside the data center room. And other thing was to unstack the devices and again stack it. So that was another challenge. But as a team, there are two engineers from Lenovo who was coming from UK to do this support, and they have a huge team from ENB. They are the platinum partner of Lenovo for doing the logistic work. And we as a Baikal team was there to facilitate this thing. So this was a challenge and how we address it. So now we're saying it's like a dream, as I mentioned. So now we have all of our Lenovo equipments in our data center room.
All right. Shout out to our guy Stuart and the rest of the
Exactly.
Apparently, another group came in. The guys was from DCT.
DCT,
right?
yes.
What happened today, Mr. Mustafa?
Okay, so today was another day where we are moving very closer to our objective. What is our objective? To have HPC as a service in SRTIP. So yesterday it was a Lenovo day. Today it is a DCT team. As you know, DCT is our partner who is responsible for the power and cooling setup for our data center. So in terms of power and cooling, today there were again 2 trucks full loaded with the equipments that was covering the UPS, generator and the chiller. So for this project for HPC as a service, in terms of equipments, everything is on the site. We have received today the chiller, we have received the UPS, and we have the generator. So we have 3 different locations for power and cooling setup in SRTIP. Outside this building, we are going to do the setup for the generator, which will be used in case of the SEVA power goes off. So we will be energizing our sources from the generator. Then we have UPS into ensuring that the power which goes to my HPC is uninterrupted and also it is doesn't having a spike. So that is the functionality of basically the UPS. As we have know that we are setting up an HPC center which needs high power and high cooling. So for in order to make cost effective and again in terms of environmental friendly, we are introducing HPC as a service with water cooled technology. So the power requirement is only 138 kilowatts of power. In order to do that, we need the chiller which we are installing on the near to our data center. So these were the steps which we are achieved. So they are unloading the UPS, generator and chiller. So today we finish the delivery of all of our, I can say, equipments and solutions which is needed for HPC data center in SRTIP.
Thank you again, Mr. Mustafa, for the insights. And before we close this episode, what are we going to anticipate, or what's going to happen
Next.
in the next few weeks here?
Okay, next few weeks will be very challenging for us because the first major milestone which we have achieved is the delivery of the equipment. That has been done today. So we have network, security, power, cooling and HPC equipments. Now from the today onwards up to the next few weeks, the challenging part will be to do installation, configuration and setup. So that we are going to achieve in the by end of this month. So we'll do the installation configuration. We will show you some of more videos about our technology like water cooled, how we have bought it and how it's being going to install and so forth. So the next few weeks are more challenging in terms of installing, configuration and testing part of it.
All right, that's it for today's Mustafa Day episode. And any questions that you have, please message us in our social media. You can also follow us through Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So, any last words before we close this episode, Mr. Mustafa?
Last message for you. Tune to Mustafa.ai and keep updated what's going on at AHP in terms of HPC, which we are bringing a frontier technology to Sharjah, Sharjah and at SRTIP. Thank you very much for watching.
All right. Thank you guys and see you in the next episode.
Okay. Thank you.